Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a very long time since I've last been in front of a camera in this type of situation and context and recording. A lot has happened throughout the last 8 to 9 months. Good things have happened, bad things have happened. So I just wanted to come here and first off, just say thank you guys for really being supportive throughout my break. I've been seeing some comments consistently come through, external friends who do follow me, but I know them personally, who have asked, where the heck have I been on YouTube? I'm just gonna keep a simple answer as to I needed a break. I needed a mental break from everything. I had to really prioritize my mental health and regulate myself because I was not in a good place the last time I recorded. I'm in a much better headspace. Grad school was rough. It was probably the hardest semester of my whole life, that first semester. And I'm gonna talk about that more in detail in a little bit. But I did wanna just clarify that that is the main reason why I have not been recording. I'm more regulated. I am prioritizing my mental health. I'm putting the things that matter most in order. And I'm really just focusing on doing what makes me happy in a healthy way. I'm in a much better headspace right now. So I just wanna thank you guys for continually giving me that support while on break. Even if you didn't know what the heck was going on, it still meant a lot to me. So thank you guys again. You guys are great. And I don't have a big audience, and that doesn't really matter to me. I think what matters to me is the more of the intimate relationships that I get to build with y'all and answering any specific questions and really just sharing my experiences. I wanted to make this video and really just talk about the importance of mental health and really prioritizing everything, not necessarily before grad school kicks in, because I know that's the primary content on this channel, but before really your life gets really busy. I've had to learn the hard way the importance of it. I wasn't prioritizing my mental health as I should have the very first semester of grad school, and I was learning to carry over the skills that I've learned during Christmas break into spring semester, which also explains why I also took another semester break. And I feel like I'm in a place where I'm much more stabilized and I can share my experiences with y'all about the importance of mental health and why it really does affect your day-to-day life. And it's something that it's becoming more normalized now, thank God, because I know before going to therapy was kind of shamed or kind of looked down upon, but now it's actually becoming really popularized in a good way. So I'm like, yes, we love mental health checks. So I wanted to really just talk about that. One of the first things that I've learned during my break is to really set healthy boundaries during grad school or during a very busy time in your life. But I'll be mentioning grad school because that's obviously the period that I'm in, the chapter of my life that I'm in right now. Set up healthy mental breaks. So this can look like every hour, just take a 10-15 minute break. And I know it sounds really basic and cliche, but it really does make a difference when you're studying hours nonstop. How I was literally living day to day. I forgot about my purpose. I forgot why I was doing what I was doing, and I was literally on survival mode 24/7. And that's not how you should live. So really remembering the reason why you're in grad school and the purpose of why you applied, having some sort of vision board near your desk or motivational quotes has really helped me refocus on the purpose of my tasks and assignments while also taking mental health breaks instead of just crying. So that doesn't mean crying on your mental health breaks, although that is okay, but not always. It is okay to be vocal about what's going on in your life. I've talked to my professors about what's going on, about my situation, moving to a new city, not having immediate family around me, starting over literally from scratch. And I want to clarify that I didn't come into this program knowing that it was going to be easy peasy. I knew it was going to be a challenge. And so I feel like a lot of people have that misconception that, okay, Ashley, you applied to grad school, you moved halfway across the country, you chose to go to Texas, moving from Florida. What did you expect? First of all, I knew it was going to be challenging, so you guys can sit down and talk less because I never said it was going to be easy. Second of all, it's one thing to really understand it's going to be a challenge, but it's another thing to live the challenges. I've been very vocal about my experiences to my professors, and at least through my experience, they have been very supportive throughout the situation. And I know not all programs are like that. I think it would hurt more if you just stayed quiet about your experiences. So really just expressing what's going on in your life if you're really going through a low point will be beneficial, because your professors won't know unless you tell them. They don't read minds. So I just want to clarify that being vulnerable and vocal about my experiences was not something that came natural to me. I had to go through therapy and really break down a lot of those emotional walls. And I know not everyone is comfortable doing this, but through therapy, I was really able to find comfort in my experiences and being more vocal about it. Are you okay there, bud? Mao is just scratching the window like a crazy person. Alrighty. Another thing I wanted to highlight, and something that I am still learning day to day, but I've learned to gradually accept it, is it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to have days where you just feel blue and you don't want to talk to anyone, you don't want to do anything. I know I would be a red flag if that's consistent over the week, but if it's a day where you're overwhelmed, you just want to relax, that's okay. There was a point in the semester where I faked everything. I really tried my best to make everything positive and put a smile on my face and act like everything is okay, when most of the time it was okay. But there were days where I faked it till I made it, dude. It was rough. And those were the days where I felt the most triggered to be even more sad, because I was being someone that I wasn't. I wasn't being true to myself, and just being honest with my classmates, like, I'm really going through something right now. I need you guys to just give me some space, pray for me. I might be a little bit isolated, and it's nothing against y'all. I'm going through it. There's this TikTok where it's like 1,388 days I've been going through it.
I've been going through something. 1,855 days. I've been going through something.
I don't know, something like that. But I was going through some things, and so just really being vocal again. It's not okay to hold that all in, and there were days where I did, and that's where I suffered the most. It's okay to be honest with yourself that you're not okay sometimes, and that's totally fine. We're human, like I said earlier in the video, and we're not supposed to be okay all the time. But it's also not okay to stay not okay. That's the bigger issue. So let it out, grieve in the moment, let your emotions be expressed, be relieved, and then find a solution. My last suggestion is to find a community to do life with. I am really grateful that I found a church that I really feel belonged and accepted, even though sometimes I tend to isolate myself all the time. And it's nothing against them. It has nothing against them, because they are such an amazing group of people. But it's more me. I'm the type of person where when I'm overwhelmed, I need my space. I really isolate myself, and I've learned that that's not how life should be done. And in my first semester of grad school, people reached out to ask if I was okay, and I would tell them, yeah, I'm good, I'm just busy with school, which is true, right? I didn't lie, but I didn't share the truth that I was going through some things. I suffer those consequences because I didn't give them an opportunity to really help me. And something I've learned is that even Jesus had his own community. He had his disciples to complete a mission with, which was to spread the gospel. And that's something that it took me a really long time to realize, that it's okay to do life with people. I'm an introvert, that's fine, that's not changing who I am, but this life wasn't meant to be done alone, and we're supposed to be happy with our friends, we're supposed to suffer with our friends, we're supposed to do life with them and experience the different chapters that they go through. I'm always there for my friends, and I don't know why in that semester I had such a hard time allowing others in my life to be helped, because I don't like to be helped. And I'm just very stubborn about that sometimes, but that's not okay. And I obviously suffer the consequences to that. So obviously, if you don't have a church, or if that's not necessarily your thing, then you can go to a fitness group, you can go to find people in your cohort. I found a really cool group of people that I feel like I really click with and that we really vibe. Or if you're not as crazy as I am and you didn't move halfway across the country to a new city that you've never been in without any friends or family, then just stick in your own town and do life with your friends that you have over there already. So that's always another option. But other than that, that was basically my video for now. I'm really excited to start recording again. I really miss sharing my life with you guys. It's not really, like I said, it's not really about the follower counts. That's very minuscule to me. It really is about creating these relationships and friendships and sharing the experiences of my journey to becoming an SOP. And I'm excited, so thank you guys again. But I got these earrings in Peru. Aren't they so cute, y'all? They're so cute. So cute. And my mom got me this bracelet, it says I love you. It says I love you or I love you forever. Guys, hold on. Her love languages is gifts. And so she always gives me these little cute gifts. So if mommy, if you're watching, mwah, I love you, te amo, gracias. But that was basically the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go on my hot girl walk now. Goodbye.